Welcome, my fellow Lego enthusiasts. Today I'm building the set that I said I would not build until I've built every other set I have, but this time I decided I'd do this one just because of the six videos I've already done on this type of real-time Lego build. I decided to go with something, the biggest set I've got, just to see how long it really actually takes. There is no time lapse, there is no fast motion, there is no stop motion. This is sit down and watch hours on hours because it takes hours to build this set. This is set 10221, the Super Star Destroyer, the Executor class, and it does have 221 pages. I'm recording this at 720 DPI, so I can't get super close to the model so you can see every little thing, but you can just follow along as I go in the other videos, and it starts to get into the details of right around here, this part of the ship. I will zoom it down to 480 so you can see a closer deal of how this is going together. I'm here with my daughter Elise today. Say hello.
Hi.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna try to build this. This thing is actually set up in different sections, and I've got the first. It comes with many bags. There's 7 bags total in this set. And the first bag is mostly minifigs. The bottom, it comes with a little tiny Star Destroyer, but I didn't grab the pieces out for that. I don't believe I did. I might have, but I don't think I did. Just because I'll pull that out at the very last because it's kind of difficult to build the thing and have it sit on there, but you can see there's quite a few pieces to just the small miniature version of it. But to start this off, and this is a spiral ring bound 221 page behemoth of a book. I've gone through every step of this thing and picked out all the pieces, so I shouldn't be missing anything. So without further delay, we're going to go ahead and get this started. This thing is, I believe it's 52 inches long. My table is 48 inches long, so you can imagine what this thing's going to do to the table. My table is actually another 6 or 8 inches that way, and this is the edge of it over here, so you can imagine what this thing's going to do here on this table. So we'll just get some parts going and get building. And with this 720 DPI setting, I will not be building off camera like I usually do, just because I have a habit of doing that. But not this time. I don't want to build anything off camera. And there goes the dog barking again. We have the dog in here like normal, and she likes to bark every time I make a video. I don't know why. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get some parts going, and then my little helper here should probably grab parts. She was in on my video I did for the ATST or ATTE. Sorry, there's so many acronyms for these things. And it was the video I'd shot in a different location, and the video and the audio were not synced up right, and I had to scrap the whole video. And I swore up and down I would have my daughter help me out in a set build one of these times again, and that is why she's here. So we'll just get this going. I'm just getting the first few sections going, and then I'm going to let her take over. So this is the back half of the ship. Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. My motorized AT-AT I did just about 2 weeks ago. I've been working a new job, and if anybody saw that video, then if you remember, it didn't walk right. Well, I found out what I did wrong. I accidentally, when I was putting it together, I flipped it over to show how the gears and everything spun inside, and come to find out I should have had it flipped up right side up when I put it together, but because the gears were backwards, the thing kept wanting to fall over. And the only way I can fix that is to take apart pretty much the whole set, or at least pull the legs off it. So I'll show that at a later date, kind of like a hey, this is how I fixed it video. Alright, there's a bunch of, okay, one of those and two of those right there. And as you can see, I got everything laid out here, so it's easy to find. No searching for a bunch of stuff like I've done so many times on so many of these films. This bottom part is it's quite sturdy actually. It's a lot of flat pieces, as you can see, and fun to build. It really the age on this set. I can't quite remember the age limit. I just can never remember these things because I don't think there should be an age limit on any Lego sets. Only because they're pretty darn easy. But this one I would say is very easy. There's not a lot of moving parts on it. There's not much to it. There's a lot of detail on the top. It's more filler than anything else of stuff, just stuff to fill in different places. When it starts to get to the detailed part, you'll understand it's a lot of repetitious parts and pieces and steps. You'll do about 8 of the same steps or 12 of the same steps, but those are what makes the stop motion or fast motion video better for these kind of sets. But for anybody that was just wanting to see how long it really takes, and I'm kind of curious myself because the last time I built this set, it didn't. I never really timed it. Then it seemed like it took forever, and it kind of did. There's 3 of them. Sorry. But this would be interesting to find out how long it actually takes to build this set. That's pretty much why I'm doing this too. I believe it took me, I think it took me 2 days. I'm not 100% sure on that. And I was watching Star Wars at the time. I had my children over. If you look at any of my reviews, I do have a review on this set. That was actually my first review I did on my Vader's New Empire page. Oh, and by the way, if you're seeing this from Vader'sNewEmpire.com, welcome. If you're seeing this from my YouTube channel, welcome. There will be more videos posted on my YouTube channel soon. I'm working a job that takes most of my time up right now, and it's kind of taken away from my internet site. So, but I'll get to that, in due time. It's not going anywhere, and I do enjoy writing on it. It's a nice little hobby to have. Kind of lets me put my words out there. Okay, sorry if I'm talking my ear off. I haven't done a video in a while and really don't know what to talk about, so I'm just plugging right along here. There goes that dog again. I do have a boxer in here. If anybody wants a boxer that lives in Florida and you're around my area, I'll give you it free. That dog barks constantly. Alright, as you can see, there's not much to this step. Why do I have a feeling I'm messing up? There were 4 of those and I grabbed 4 of them. Oh, because I already put one down. Not too hard to get lost in this set, but when you're jabbing away, it's kind of difficult to keep your concentration. As you can see, it's pretty flat. It's pretty bulky. There you go, see? Oh, and if you watch the last video compared to this video, I turned my autofocus off. The autofocus kept zooming in and out on me and was doing really strange things. This is the second set video I've done with this new camera. This is the Logitech 920C or C920. It does have an autofocus capability, which can be a pain. It might be good for some things, but these set videos, it's definitely not. Alright, let's see, I need those two. It's kind of hard to throw everything over there. I need two of those. Right there. Alright. Let's see. Plus, I live near an airport, so you will hear planes fly overhead. They actually jump out of planes here right up the road. It's not something I would do unless, of course, the plane was going down. I had no choice. But every day, every weekend, they're out there jumping out of them planes. So their parachute plane keeps rolling out every few minutes. That's why if you hear planes fly around in my videos, it's the reason why. Everybody wants to go jump out of a plane. Alright, what am I missing here? Oh. Alright. As you can see, it's going pretty quick. We're up to 11 minutes so far, and some of that was just shooting the breeze. The only bulky thing about this thing is just the sheer size of the model plus the actual instruction book for it. But nonetheless, it is fun to build. It is a nice collector's item. Quite expensive though. It did cost me a bit of money. At the time, I think it was going for about $600, $5.99, something like that. And I was working Disney at the time, and with they had a special sale that day, and with my Disney discount, I got it for just a little over $400, which wasn't bad. But I bought this because they stopped production of the Millennium Falcon, which is the one I really wanted. But now that thing, I checked it on eBay the other day, and it's getting from anywhere from, I need 3 more of those the other direction. Oh, those over there. It's getting from anywhere from $3,000 all the way up to $7,000 now. And unless I get rich real quick, I don't see me buying that anytime soon. Unless someone wants to give me one, which I'm always looking for donations. But I'm not sure if anybody's going to be out there donating me something of that size, especially of that price. But it would be nice. You can always ask, right? Alright, there's a lot of these angled pieces in here. You can pretty much tell where they go. I'm not even looking at the instruction book. You can pretty much, just the shape of it, you'll know where they go. And that's all it is. It's just like building a house or something for Lego, you know, those little houses. Just put the whole floor plan together, and this is just part of the back section. It does get quite long. Like I said, the whole thing will span this length of this table. Alright, 3 more of the other pieces. And you can see the stacks I got over here. They're about 10 or 15 high, and there's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of them in this set. And in the top section, where it goes down the sides, there's a lot of those too. I'm about to take my sweater off. It's getting kind of warm here in Florida. Is it still cold? I got the heater under the desk on today. It's not perfect sunny Florida right now, but I mean it's It's not freezing cold, and we're not in the snow either. Sorry, all my friends in the north, but I like it down here in Florida. We don't have to worry about that snow. Good thing. Hurricanes, though. Don't worry about hurricanes. Floods, tsunamis. Tsunami hits Florida, we're all going to be swimming. The whole state will be underwater. It's not really a nice stop, but it is a pretty flat place. Alright, where are we going with this? I would have my son here with me, but he decided to stay home and play basketball, I guess. He said he was busy with other things, but I know he didn't want to. He's not into Legos anymore. So I keep trying to get him to give me his sets, but he fails to do so. So if anybody out there has a Lego magnet that you've invented, please let me know. It would be great for his room. Because that's the only way he's going to get me any of his sets. Alright. But that's alright. I got plenty of time. I got many more sets left. And like I said, this will be the last big set I build on camera. It's everything else from here on out. It's going to be smaller sets unless I strike it rich and come across a lot of money. Then I'll be getting some bigger sets. But I just don't see that happening right away. So I will deal with my little sets. I have sets that'll probably take half hour to build at the most. I made 7 videos now that I think about it, or maybe more. 7? Yeah, I made 7 videos so far, real-time builds. I do have another YouTube channel, which I'm going to start transferring all my videos over to Vader's New Empire video YouTube channel. And soon I'll have all my videos up there. It takes a lot of time. I have to upgrade my internet. I need 2 of these on the other way so I can have higher speed modem, so I can transfer that many videos. And there's quite a lot of them. I think I've got more than 20 videos on my other YouTube channel that I need to transfer over. But that's alright. Am I messing up already? No. It's just this. The same Lego, the opposite direction. Oh, wow. I forgot how big this is, and I forgot how time consuming this is. It is a quite large set. And I don't want to get lost in when I'm building it. Most of it's just pieces to connect the flat pieces together, primarily. Okay. And this is actually the second time I'm building this set. The first time was back about, when was Marco here last time? About 2 or 3 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago? Let me get 2 of these. Oh, I can't remember. I think it was about almost 2 years ago I built this set. Yeah, my kids had a German foreign exchange student come over and stay with them, and it was actually kind of funny. I'm building this set. First time I just got it, nice big old expensive Lego, and here comes this kid, steps right in the middle of my set when I'm building it. I about lost my head because I was just thinking it's gonna snap in half, but believe it or not, I was actually doing this first part actually, and it didn't break. None of it broke, so I know it's a sturdy Lego when it's put together. Okay, four of those and four of the other ones. And this is how it's going to go with these parts here, pretty much all the way down this thing. This is pretty much how the angled thing goes all the way down. It's pretty much the same thing over and over, over and over, all the way down to the very beginning of it, or tip of it, I should say. And I'm trying not to repeat myself in these videos. I tend to do that from time to time if you watch these videos enough. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting big, that's what it's getting. Alright. Oh. See, I know I'm messing up. I know I'm messing up. I think I have to repeat the same thing on the bottom side with these. Yep, that's what it is. I guess it's assuming I know to flip it over and do it even though it did not say it. But you know how Lego does that. You gotta use your imagination. Okay, four more of the same things. And one of those. Yeah, four of those and four of the other ones. There is a ton of these in this set. I'm talking a ton. Excuse me. I just got over the flu. I've had the flu like forever now, it seems like. What am I getting wrong here? Oh, yeah, I need those. I knew that. Alright. And I gotta do the same thing underneath. I'm gonna start running out of room here. Now I have to start moving stuff out of the way. Just because the sheer length of the thing is just gargantuan. If you do get this set, make sure you have a place to set it up, because 52 inches, it's a long ship. Pardon me? Yeah, it needs a lot of room. It took one shelf of my display shelf that I had for my Legos just for this set alone, and it hung off, I think, one end of it. It has a two stands underneath to hold this set up, and they're quite beefy. Alright, I need one of each. Sorry, I'll just go ahead and get it. Yeah, it's quite large. Uh-oh, what did I do wrong here? Oh, duh, I'm already messing up. Okay, there we go, that's better. Alright, and then this goes under here. There's still more to it than that tip, and we're getting off almost close to the edge of the camera here. And we are up on 23 minutes just in building the bottom alone, and you can see all the parts are still left. Okay, let's see. One of these, one of those, two each of those. Oh wow, okay, this goes here. Here's where things are going to start moving back. There's no other way of doing it. Okay, let's see. This is going here. Yeah, start second guessing yourself when you start seeing this when it's going together. It's Deceiving when you got that many flat pieces in a row. See, something's already messed up. I can see it already. What did I mess up on here? Oh, how did I mess that up? Okay, see, you can already see that I messed up, huh? How did I get that wrong? Oh, okay, here I am thinking too much. Okay, these go on top. I'm sitting there thinking I've lost my mind just at the last couple steps. Alright, did you see that? That was weird. Okay. Oh, of course, we're going to go back to the back here. Get this out. I hope that everybody can see this. It is getting quite long. Alright, there's 2 of these left. Let's see. I don't want to stick my head into it, but the picture, but I want to get. I'm a stickler when it comes to getting all the pieces crunched down. That was my big thing when I told my nephew when he was first having his first experience with Legos. Make sure everything is put together well, because if it starts falling apart on you, you're gonna have pieces breaking off left and right. Okay. There we go. Okay, on to it. This. Whew. This is never ending. It's the same thing over and over again. What's that? Yeah, it's on about that. Well, every bag I do, she was saying, I don't know if you heard her, but she said you might want to do a part 2 and a part 3. What I normally do with these videos, if you've watched any videos of these, usually I'll take a bag and I'll just make that one video, because there's a lot of steps. Sometimes I'll stop and I'll go ahead and stop it and make another section, just because I'll either have a mess up in the video, or I'll know something's gone wrong in the video, and that's about the only time that I'll actually stop the video and make a part 2, part 3, something like that. Or if, life's little emergencies come along, you have to stop the video and do something. But, I try not to stop these videos. Let's see. Because they are so lengthy. They take a long time to do. And I don't want to lose track, and uh-oh, I'm already losing track now. Alright, there we go. I'm trying not to cover the build when I build like this. But I want to make sure I get it right and make sure everything's tight together. I know you can't really see that. It's just more sections. I believe there's another section like this, and it goes on the back. Yeah, it goes in the back. Just which section of the back. Alright, there we go. There it is. Actually, this goes up underneath. It's getting long. It's starting to take over the table. I told you it would be the length of the table. I wasn't kidding about that. Alright, same things. This, I need those 2 that you got your fingers on. This, I need 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got a lot of flat where her hand is. I don't know why the. Not sure if it's doing it on video, but we just had a lag and a stop, and I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, uh, my video camera has experienced this in the past. Nothing I'm not used to. I think it's just because, like I always say, I've got such an old computer, and this camera deserves to be on a more updated computer, just because of all the memory problems I got and other problems I got with this computer. Let's see. Everything's still working good, yeah. Trying to speed this up. I just don't want to make any mistakes. And speed it up a little bit so I can get this. I'm trying to make these videos no more than an hour for each bag. If it goes over an hour, I'll stop the video just in case my audio goes. Because once my audio goes, I have to find music for it. And music for these sets is very difficult because it's all somebody else's music. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice. Let's see. Excuse me. I gotta find out where all these go. I'm starting to lose track of where things are going in the set. Need 3 of those and 3 of these. Yeah, 3 of those. Alright. I don't want to lose track of where I'm at. There we go. Let's go here. Same thing all the way down. It does the same thing. And there. And that'll help tell me where these other Legos go. Just filling in the blanks, making it more and more sturdy. This set actually weighs, I believe it's 7 pounds when it's all said and done. And if you were to drop it, I've never seen a drop test on this set. They do have a group of guys out there that do drop tests of all these models. I don't know if they're doing it for just fun of it, or if it's, for any other purpose other than just the fun of it. But a lot of these sets, they take a good impact. It's plastic. They will break, but for the most part, they don't. They'll take a beating. There we go. That's a pretty long ship so far, and that's just the base of it. And it's just basically filling in all the way down. It's going to be filled in. 3 of these, 2 of those. Both sides of that. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to lose track where I'm at here. Okay, I think this goes. Oh, I'll wait on those because I'm losing track where I'm at. I believe it goes like this, yeah. Started to lose track of where I was because I forgot all about these. And they go in there. Now these mammoth pieces, the biggest pieces of the set, pretty much make up the floor of this model. You see I'm pushing down pretty hard, just because I want to make sure everything goes together good. It's sturdy like a table. It's getting there. Alright, 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. 2 each of those. And then 2 of these. I'm still sorting out Legos. I'm up to the 3rd bag now. And there's a lot of intricate parts in that section. It starts to get really intricate there. That's when you start getting all the detail on the top and the insides. There's a lot of detail on the inside. There is one part of this ship that opens up. It's the only part that opens up, actually. And that's the control area, the control module, whatever you want to call it. Excuse me. Alright, where am I at here? Okay. And that's the only part that actually lifts off. And it's about this big in the model. It is bulky. Alright. Sleepy? Am I boring you? This will take a long time to build.
Just went to sleep at like 2 o'clock and then woke up at 6.
That's about what I did. And they got school off tomorrow. What is it? Washington's birthday?
It's just President's Day.
President's Day or Washington's birthday? I thought it was Washington's birthday. Yeah, it could be. Alright. 2 more of those. All 3 of these. We're getting there on this. And this one. We are getting there. I just don't want to lose track where I'm at. Alright. Make sure everything is together. Yeah, you can pretty much, the model is 4 of them actually. The model gets pretty self-explanatory towards the end. What you need to do with it. But it looks nice. It's actually, I really like the way it looks. It looks really close to the actual movie. The ship that was in the actual movies. I guess someone had built this before Lego, and Lego said, hey, I really like that. I really would like to get a hold of that and make that into a set. Or something like that, or someone told Legos they should build it, or there's a guy that has a set and he built it, and take the idea, and I wish Lego would build onto a set I've got an idea for. One of these days I'll build it again. I built it when I was in the 8th grade. It's actually a working helicopter, and when you actually I wired it up with 2 6-volt batteries. It's an old motor that came from, I think, the police station set had a motor for its police car or something like that, and I actually used that for the motor of the helicopter, and it was pretty neat actually. That thing, when I 40 minutes. Okay, this should take exactly an hour for this set then. But the set, actually, when I got it actually turned on, I connected the top rotor. Everything was made of Legos now, you gotta remember. The top rotor and the bottom rotor, the top rotor and the back rotor, were all made of Legos, and they were connected with a rubber band. And when I turned that set on, hooked it up to the two 6-volt batteries, it actually jumped up and down on the table like it was going to take off. I swear, ask anybody that was with me at the time. It was quite neat. It had retractable landing gear, the works. It was modeled after a show I watched in the 80s called Airwolf. And if anybody out there's my age, you'll know what Airwolf was. It's the Bell 222 helicopter. I call it like the Cadillac of helicopters. I mean, it just looks like it'd be a really comfortable ride. I've never flown in the Bell 222, so I can't really tell you if it's comfortable or not. I have rode in a helicopter before, but just never that one. Actually, me and your mom rode in a helicopter once over Titusville. During a fair, they have helicopter rides, and rode around in that helicopter with no doors on the side. That was kind of freaky. I didn't mind heights back then, but I sure mind them now.
I'm so afraid of heights.
I know. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over my flu. I've had this flu for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. I'm going on my 3rd week. But I'm always outside working, and working 10-hour days, it runs the body down. Taking lots of vitamins to get healthy, but you know how that works. That flu don't want to leave, it doesn't leave. Okay, we're getting there. Whoops, that's not that one. This. There's 16 of those, huh? Oh, those look like dark ones to me. Ooh, they are dark ones. Give me a second. I have to do something. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I need to. I'll tell you what. I'm going to let my daughter take over in this section because I have to. What? I have to actually get some pieces that I thought I had, but I don't. I must have grabbed the wrong colors when I was organizing the set, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Here, yeah, no, I gotta wait. Alright, 2 seconds, everybody, because I know exactly where the pieces are. I gotta walk over here and get into my set. Give me a second.
Do I still have to take over? Do I still have to take over?
That's a good thing about organizing these sets the way I organized them. I grabbed all the similar pieces and went through, and it's strange that when I was actually counting the pieces, it must have been at night when I was trying to count these pieces, because I must not have seen the color difference. It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's what, 16 of them? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. But, you know, I kind of knew that might happen. Oh. Alright. I just bumped my mouse, but okay. Where was I? Oh, lost, of course. Okay. There's quite a few of these pieces in this set. These tiny little pieces. I don't know if that's showing up really great on the screen, but once I hold this set up to the screen, you'll see. Actually, I've zoomed the camera down as much as it's going to zoom. It won't zoom anymore, only because of the 720 setting I got. And the last time I changed the the resolution of the camera is it stopped on me at the end of one of the videos of the AT-AT model I did, and I didn't realize it until I went to hit stop and it was already stopped. So I learned that lesson. Don't try to change your settings in the middle of your videos. Yeah. Alright. And of course it's, oh, there they are. I'm sitting there looking over there going, oh no, I didn't get these pieces either. Yeah, I got them. Okay. Normally, I don't mind if it's a different color or whatnot, but might as well keep it all the same so it looks the same. There's only two pieces in this whole set I could not find when I was organizing my set here, and that's in the third bag, but I already know about it, so I know what to do when it comes to that point. I grabbed two of the similar pieces from another set, and they're just a little darker. That's alright, no big deal. It still matches the same color of the whole set. It doesn't vary very much different than what it is. They're dark gray like the pieces I just found instead of a light gray, but I kind of think it looks better anyway because there's a lot of light gray in that area, and I kind of think they needed some dark gray up there. A lot of these 4x2 flat pieces here that I'm putting down now, and they connect all these angled pieces towards the end of this video. Alright, I hope I don't get any more wrong pieces here. We're getting close to the end of the video. My daughter isn't saying much today. She's not a talkative person, but she's here in spirit though. And that's always a good thing. I was hoping to have the German foreign exchange student show up for one of these videos and translate what I'm saying into German, but I think that would be just a little over the top for all my German followers and listeners and viewers. But y'all live right there near Lego anyway, and I don't know if you get tired of them or not. I don't know. I would never get tired of them. Obviously. I'm 44 and still putting out Legos. I refuse to grow up. And that's alright though, young at heart. And when I'm not here doing this or on my work, can I build things there? I can't tell you where I'm working now. It's secret. No, really, I can't tell you, it's secret. Alright. Let's see, where are we at here? One of those, two of these. Sworn to secrecy where I work. Is that crazy or what? It's not like Area 51 or nothing, but stuff. It's government work. And watch them come take me away just for saying that. I don't know. I'm just playing around. Our government doesn't do that. At least I don't think they do. Let's see here. Trying to find out where I am so I don't lose any spots here. Alright, I need 4 of those. Hello. 4 of these. I got them. Sleeping at the Lego pile. I guess she was up pretty late like I was up pretty late. But I still had to do a set build anyway. Just because I'm a fanatic. Whoops. I love my Legos. How about y'all? 49 minutes so far just for the bottom part. That's insane, isn't it? 50. I need 30 of those. Alright, this is where it's going to get weird real quick. Because there's a lot of these little pieces. And there's a lot of... I'd say they're probably going to be all the rest. While she gathers those, I'm going to go ahead and put these on.
This is 19.
19, alright. Well, and they pretty much go all the way down.
Yep. There's 3.
Yep. Alright, hold on. Let me do this. Scoot that over. These and these other parts pretty much just connect all these loose pieces together pretty much all the way down.
My name
Slowly. Okay, yeah. It's the same thing all the way down. They just connect all the pieces. It is a pretty set. I mean, I really do like this set. It's a little time consuming, but you know, most of these Legos are the bigger ones. I don't know if y'all have ever built anything this large before, but I can definitely tell you it is very time consuming. Alright, here. I don't want to get this wrong. Oh, yeah, I already got it wrong. Pay attention. Alright, this goes like this. As long as you get one side down, you can get the other side down. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to start doing here. It just connects. Everywhere there's a gap or a seam, it connects. And let's see if I don't get confused here. I am trying to take my time and see, I already messed up. Missed one right there. And I missed one right there. Whew, there's a lot of missing here. 3, I think it's a 2 space. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then it probably goes here. Right? Yeah. And then another 2, and then it probably goes here, right? Oh, no, it doesn't. Uh-oh. Where am I at? I lost where I'm at. There's so many pieces that look the same all the way up this set. Okay, there's another one here. Like that. And then there's another one that goes... Right? Yeah, okay. It just moves up every 2. There's 2 spaces in between each one, and it does that kind of deal. Alright, 2. Right? I got this? Yeah. And once we get this, oh my goodness. 2 and up 1. Is that right? I don't think that's right. No, that's not right. I actually on purpose grew my little fingernail. My little fingernail long, believe it or not, just for this part. Just in case I had to pull something apart real quick, because everything's flat. I mean, everything is flat. Yeah, Lego separators, I found out, not a very good tool. It's good for poking things through the set, like if you got a like an axle or a piece like that, you need to pop out real quick. But when it comes to taking pieces apart, it really it's really not a very good tool. It was a good idea, but just not well thought of. And the only reason is It could have been better if it had a metal piece in it that would do something like what my fingernail just did, but I can understand why. They probably don't want kids cutting themselves on things, which I don't blame. I don't blame them one bit, but tool could have been a little better designed if it had a little piece of metal in it to separate pieces like flat pieces from another flat piece. Okay. Oh, I'm going to mess up again. I almost did the same thing I did on the other side. Uh-oh. What am I missing? Am I missing something here? I got one more. Why do I have one more? Did I miss one? I gotta make sure I got everything right too. Looks like everything's right. I'm sure there's one thing missing, or one thing I'm not seeing.
It's not right, it's counted.
It's possible. Then again, I might have pulled an extra piece out too, which happens. When you start counting that many pieces, you're always bound to run across more than you need. But I'm looking it over just in case. Because there's no, hey, this part goes here, this part goes here on this. We'll leave that back there because I do not see. No, because I counted all the pieces. Either that or it's just, yeah, I found it. Okay, we'll move this because this will go in here eventually. Okay, this 8, right? Yeah. Okay, that. And we're coming up on the last video here, or last part of the first video. I'm up to 56 minutes. I really try not to let these videos go over an hour, so I'm glad it's getting close. It's been fun talking about this set, and of course, yeah, I did it again. I guess I just saw the colors wrong, or maybe it was night when I was separating it. Matter of fact, I think it was. And the lighting in my back porch here during the nighttime is, it gets difficult to see. But yeah, these are different colors. Yeah, there, I'm just going blind in my old age. Which that could be too. Alright, and then these, 4 of these. I will hold this up to the camera so everybody can see it. I don't know if I'll get to another set video today or not. That was pretty long. We'll see what the time says, but there's a lot of pieces in the next few steps, and alright, let's see here. This goes in there like that. I'm really not extremely sure what these pieces are, but it sure looks neat in the model as the front part. Let's see. I always push them down, make sure they're all the same, even. Good thing I had that bag handy, huh? Alright, and then they go. Alright, this goes up here like that. Alright, this, that was it for that? Oh, all those pieces. Now they will go somewhere eventually. Yep. Oh, she's counting down. I'm going, man, there's how many more steps? It's okay though. Check that out. I had some extra pieces. I wonder why. It's very possible that I did not put all the pieces in, which I don't think I'm going to have to go back and look, but I almost have to say I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I think I got all the pieces. 5. I'm going to have to look at the bottom here, but as you can see, this model is quite big. I have to look back through and look at some pieces here. And look at the last part underneath. Yeah, it's no big deal. 1 hour, what do you know? Okay, let me look here real quick. Because there's one thing I hate doing is missing pieces and parts. I just want to make sure I got everything right. And unfortunately I have to go back through some of it because I have pieces left over here. So I have to go back here in the back to the point where, no, that's too far back. It's always good to go back and look at your work. Make sure you got all the pieces right, just in case. And that's how it's supposed to look in the front. And I don't remember seeing any more to go under it. Nope, sure didn't. Maybe well, it's always possible that I grabbed extra pieces when I was doing it. But as you can see, here you go, let me stand it up. Now my camera is a good 4.5, 5 feet, probably about 5 feet away from my table. And you can see that this thing is almost reaching up towards the camera. It is quite beefy, quite long. Yep. And it does extend past what you see in my hand now. It does go out the back and out the front more and way up. It's a very long model. And once you watch the build with me, you'll see that this does get larger. It's nice contoured on the bottom. Let's see if you can see that. So it kind of steps inward. It's very nice. It's very sturdy. This is what that child stepped on, if you remember me mentioning that in the middle of the video. And it's coming along great. And you can see it's, like I said, this table I believe is 48 inches long. And it's coming along great. There is the first video of many of this set, I'm sure of it. The second video, or second bag I should say, actually deals with, this is actually a whole separate part than this, and this actually goes in on that. And this part right there, it extends out the back so it will go off the table, and this front part extends beyond this. It's crazy, but it's quite nice. It's like the skeleton of it. This is just like the body, and this is the skeleton. It's quite interesting, quite intricate pieces, a lot of details on top. There's a lot of connecting pins. There's a lot of long pieces. But as I'm losing my voice, I want to thank you for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my Lego Vader's New Empire YouTube channel. And thank you for watching the real-time set build for model 10221. And I will see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. You gonna say bye?
Bye.
And color when she's drinking. Alright. Y'all have a good day.